Just gonna wait for people to get up in here. We got 1 viewer. What's up? 2 viewers. What is going on? Oh my god, I'm a little bit nervous. It's been a while since I did a live video. Like, it's been a while. We got Peggy saying heart, heart, heart. We got Melanin Queen saying hello. Hello, you guys, and welcome to my live video. I'm gonna take this robe off. It was comfy, but now I'm a little hot. We got Dominique. Hey, girl. Hey, sis. We got... who else up in here? We got Kiki Lovely. Hi. We got Peggy X London here. Hey. Oh my god. Hello to all of you. Peggy, I plan on moving to London. I plan on moving to London. That is definitely one thing that I need to do very, very quickly. So maybe we'll meet one day. Let me try to shout out everybody here. We got Britannia saying, hey, girl. We got Classy saying, hey. Yannick, hey. EMC 14360, happy Sunday. Hello, 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 hello to all of you guys. What is going on? I keep telling you guys that I'm your big sister and that I love y'all and that I'm here to give you guys advice. And I was thinking about it today. I'm like, what kind of big sister doesn't check up with her sisters and her brothers? Like, who does that? Who does that? So how are you guys doing? Like, I really want to know. How are you guys doing? How are you guys holding up with this whole crazy situation going on in the world right now? Frustrating as hell for all of us, I bet. But like, let me know what's been going on. What's popping? Do you guys have any questions for me? We got Regina Williams. Hey, I enjoy your videos. They really do help. Thank you so much. I'm really glad that I could help. Roxanne says, hello, I'm already trying some of those remedies. Let me know how that works out for you guys. Britannia, your videos are quite informative. I try to give you guys as much information as I possibly can. I try to share pretty much everything that I know with you guys. Miss P, love your videos in the vertical position. Yeah, I know. Hold on, let's see. Let's turn it this way. Tell me if you guys think this is better. Is this better? Let me know. I gotta put something under here. There. I'm doing well. I received my vaccine on Wednesday. Have you received yours? Y'all. Okay. This whole vaccine thing, I don't think I'm feeling it. Like, I'm just not feeling it right now. My gut, like my instinct, my whole like vibe, I don't know. Like, I just feel, because they did call me to ask me if I'm going to take it. And I told them no for the moment. I don't feel like taking that vaccine right now. I just feel like, no, it's a no for me. I don't trust it. I feel like it was done too quickly. And I just want to wait until we have a bit more answers before I jump into vaccinations and stuff. And one of the reasons why I say that is because for those of you who are in health, oh my God. For those of you who are in healthcare, you guys probably know that like sometimes you can go like, just because there weren't any side effects immediately after or a couple months after the vaccination doesn't mean that there aren't any side effects at all. Sometimes, like, even now, we have, you know, kids that are developing issues that are linked to vaccinations that have been around for like over a decade now. So I just want to wait until, you know, everybody's pretty much gotten it, until a little more time has passed by before I make that executive decision to take a vaccine. All right. Woo, y'all are showing me love right now. You guys are showing me love. Did you guys see my last video? I just posted a video titled my morning skincare routine. Make sure you guys go check that out. But let me try to get into these questions. We got okay, so that's the answer to Classy 924. We got Siobhan Lee. What would you say is best for fading post acne dark marks? So I do have a video talking about how to get even skin from head to toe. I myself am still working on some acne scars, but there are a couple remedies that I shared in that video, you know, showing you guys some remedies that you guys can use in order to fade those scars, those acne scars and everything. So you can go check that out. That video is in my playlist. If you go on my channel or you click on my channel name, you can see at the top, click on playlist, and then you click on the playlist titled like, what is it called? Like the guide to flawless skin or something like that. You will see that video in there. It's titled effective home remedies for clear skin from head to toe or something like that. So, but you know, long story short, I feel like the turmeric mask is my favorite thing. If you mix turmeric with some plain yogurt or some water, turn it into a paste, apply that onto your face daily for about 15 minutes, you will see a change in your scars pretty quickly, but I go more into detail in that video. We got TK Dolma in the building. We got Natasha B in the building. We got CM Fam in the building. We got Lady Debo 100. Wow, it's true that they are giving free nursing scholarships. I don't know about that. We got Rachel. Yes, better. Okay. We got Voice Renee saying, started nursing school for the first time in college for the spring semester, majoring in nursing. Yes, nurse gang, flexibility gang, money gang. Like, what's up, bro? Honestly, if it is one thing, honestly, I think that nursing school is probably the best decision that I have ever made in my entire life. Like, oh, and there was actually someone who asked me a question about nursing school. I can't remember her name, but she commented in the community section in that post talking about me going live right now. And she asked me 3 questions about LPN. So for those of you who don't know what LPN is basically a licensed practical nurse. In the States, an LPN does 1 year of schooling, whereas an RN will do 2 years plus of schooling. 2 years if you're getting an associate's, and then over 2 years if you're getting a bachelor's. Here in Canada, the LPN program is 2 years and the RN program is 4 years or 3 years, or sometimes 2.5 years if you're already an LPN. So one of the questions she asked me is, why did I become an LPN? So I always wanted to become a nurse. I'm from Grenada, so that is where my family is from. You guys have been saying that I have an accent. So for those of you who are wondering where my accent is from, it's a Grenadian accent. I'm born here in Canada, but I did spend a lot of time in Grenada, and obviously my family is Grenadian, so you know, their accent kind of rubs off on me. But when I was in Grenada, my grandfather got really sick, and because he got sick, you know, he had a stroke. He went to the hospital. I saw the way that the nurses took care of him. It really wasn't up to par. I was about 11, 12 years old when this happened. And even though I didn't understand healthcare, I knew that the nurses weren't doing what they were supposed to do. And 3 weeks after my grandfather got the stroke and he was in the hospital, he ended up dying. And that was pretty much the day that I made the decision that I was going to enter healthcare. It was really, initially I wanted to become a pathologist or a police officer. That's pretty much what I was riding on for most of my life. But now I am a nurse, and I'm also in the military. For those of you who don't know, I am in the Royal Canadian Navy gang. So, you know, I'm pretty much along the path that I set for myself as a kid, except that I'm not a doctor, I'm a nurse, and I'm not a police officer. I'm military, so I'm a soldier. But what made me officially decide to go into nursing is a situation that actually, some of you guys probably already know. I deleted this video, but I did end up getting stabbed. I got stabbed 3 times by, I'm not gonna go too much into detail, but I did get stabbed 3 times by somebody who was not necessarily too fond of me. And once I got stabbed, I went to the hospital and I was talking to a nurse. And this nurse was so kind. She was so supportive. She was just there for me. And I asked her a little bit about nursing. She's the one who introduced me to the LPN program in the first place, because I didn't know that LPNs existed. I knew nothing about LPNs. I only knew about RNs. And that was pretty much my goal. But when she introduced me to LPNs and I found out that, you know, I actually had a way to get into the nursing field, graduate quicker, and make money quicker, that's what kind of gave me that last jump. Just that amazing nurse that I had during that traumatic situation. She also asked me what facilities are best to work at as an LPN, and honestly that's completely up to what your personal goals are. I can't really tell you what the best is. The best for everyone is different. There are people who love working in hospital settings, there are people who love working in clinics, there's people who love working in geriatrics. I would say that geriatrics is probably the easiest one of them all, simply because everything is pretty much routine. Everybody gets their medication at the same time, everybody gets their food at the same time, and especially if you're planning on moving forward and getting that RN, I would say geriatric centers are probably the best place to work at if you're a student and working as a nurse, like for sure. But if you're looking for like good experience, I would say if you're looking for like real experience and you really want to practice the skills you were taught in nursing school, I would say go towards the hospital. I just got a job as a med-surg nurse, so on a medical surgical unit. So I pretty much receive people from everywhere in the hospital, and I also prepare and receive people post-surgeries, so pre and post-surgeries. That is really good because I get to touch on all the skills, whereas in other centers, like in geriatric centers or in clinics, you might not necessarily touch on everything, right? In clinics, you might do blood draws. In geriatrics as well, you might have a couple tube feedings, or maybe very rarely you might have IVs, but you don't really touch your skills like that in geriatrics, neither do you in clinics. So I would say if you really want good experience, go towards the hospital. And she said, can you make a living as an LPN? And you can most definitely make a living. It all depends on where you're from. I make more money than some of my RN friends. I have RN friends that start off at like $28 an hour and so. Where I live in hospitals, LPNs start off at $28.95, so $29 an hour. But I also work as an agency nurse. I work for 2 agencies. One agency pays me between $40 and $45 an hour, and the other agency pays me $30 an hour. So I would definitely say that, yes, you can most definitely make a living as an LPN. Enough nursing talk. Let's go into the other questions. Y'all are showing me so much love. I love you guys so much. Like, I can't even. Roxanne N says, I ain't gonna get the vaccine, girl. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Melanin Queen says, don't do it, sis. Girl, I'm not doing it right now. I'm not doing it right now. I'm gonna wait until everybody else gets it. When y'all start doing the thriller dance, you know, I'm gonna be that nurse to support you through that. But I'm not gonna be doing the thriller dance. I'm not gonna be moonwalking and acting weird and, you know, walking around like a zombie with the rest of y'all. I'm talking shit, guys. I'm talking shit. Okay. What is going on? Patricia Wilson says, I'm so enjoying your videos and the teaching you give. Keep up the good work. You are a sister. Oh, thank you so much. Y'all don't know how much you guys have me blushing sometimes. You guys make me feel so special. I'm just like little old me. Like, you guys support me. You guys like my videos. Like, I would have never expected to get this far, ever. Honestly, I set my mind on having about 10,000 followers, 10,000 subscribers when I started YouTube. Let me just take a sip of wine. By the way, this is what I'm sipping. Keep calm and thrive energy all 2021. But yeah, when I started, I thought I was gonna have about 10,000. At 10,000, I was like, no, at 5,000, I was like, okay, once I hit $10,000 subscribers, I'm gonna be good. And then it went to 10, it went to 20, it went to 30, and you guys just have me growing every single day, and I appreciate you guys. Honestly, I wish I could hug every single one of you guys one by one. Like, you guys have no idea how much I appreciate your support. I'm not even gonna try to even explain it because there's no way to explain it. But I just appreciate you guys, and I love you guys so much for riding with me. Like, little old me, I just can't. I just can't. All right, let's get into the next questions. We got Shamia saying, I'm not going to take it. Girl, I take multivitamins and elderberry. Girl, I take my garlic pills and I drink my ginger tea, and that's about it. I do a daily steaming to get all of that out of my lungs, out of my respiratory system, and that's just that. Period. Let us see. We got Osuagu. Hi. Onyekachi. Hi. I think she's Igbo. Let me know if you're Igbo down below. It sounds like a Nigerian, Igbo name. For those of you who don't know, I am half Nigerian. I'm Yoruba. Yoruba gang. My Nigerian name is Oluwakemi, so what's up? Okay. Yannick Ellis says, I need a one-on-one talk with you, sis. My face keeps breaking out really bad. Message me on Instagram. My Instagram is Kiara Selena, KIEARA_CELINA. Message me on there. Let's see what's going on. I'm not a dermatologist or anything like that. I'm just a little old nurse with some cosmetology experience because my mom is an esthetician as well as a hairdresser, and I pretty much grew up in her salon, so I've learned a lot through her. But yeah. EMC says, I'm fine right now. I get a second vaccine this week. I'll keep you posted. Keep me posted and let me know how that goes. Nita Nukpa says, hello, what's up? Sherry Berry says, hey, nurse. Hey, girl. Rashonda Richards says, hi. Britannia says, can you do a story time about your younger life in your home country? I was very back and forth between Canada and Grenada, but I can definitely do a story time about that and, share whatever it is that I experienced. Although I really don't think my experience is that exciting, but hey, something to note down. Roxanne N said, I did a baking soda and lemon for hyperpigmentation. How did that go? Let me know. Latoya Small says, hi, what's up? Vasuke Powell says, hi, Nurse Key. Hello, baby. Selena Israel says, hello, Nurse Key. Hello. Jamila says, been an LPN for 6 years, in my 40s. Do your thing, girl. LPN gang, period. Kaiser says, hello. Hello to all my nurses, honey. Yes. Okay. Gazal says, hi. For an IEN with a medium English level, unable to score, what's an NNAS demand? Do you advise me to try to get a TEF score or apply for a college program and study it all over again? I don't know what your mother tongue is. In Canada, it's really English or French. You gotta know how to speak one or the other. So even if you're not able to score that well in English, if you can at least score in French, that might help you out. Honestly, I don't really know much about the NNAS process simply because I live here, so I never really had to go through that. So I would say to contact the NNAS or contact the board of nurses in the province that you want to live in or the province that you want to work in and ask them. They might be able to guide you or to direct you to the right person. Talia Dominguez says, wow, Guan, beautiful. The health field too. Love you. Love you more. Peggy says, all blessed. Yes, I'm coming to London, Peggy. I'm coming. So I am absolutely obsessed with London. I have so much family on both my mother and my father's side, plus my best friend. Shout out to Rochelle. She moved from England. She came here. She lived here for about 5-6 years or so. We became so tight, and then she had to go back. But I still keep in contact with her. I was in London in 2016. I went there in December of 2016 to January of 2017. Sorry, I got a call. And then I went back from August. I think I went back in July of 2017 to August of 2017. And I'm absolutely in love. Okay. Cameron Johnson says, hey, I'm 22, a first-time mom. Do you have any tips for me on returning to work as a CNA, online school? I'm focusing on getting into the respiratory therapy program. Honestly, look, if you want to be a respiratory therapist, I would definitely say go for it. Go for it. Do it for yourself if that's what you want to do. Do it for your babies. Make them proud. Honestly, just do it. Like once you and this is my advice for anything. Even some people reach out to me and they ask me, how do you start a nursing channel? How do you sum up the courage to start? With anything you want to do, with any goal that you have that you want to accomplish, the first step is just starting. Put yourself in a situation where you're moving forward. I'm an LPN right now. I know I want to get my RN. I have 2 prerequisites that I need to do. No, I'm not gonna like overwork myself and do everything at the same time, but I'm still taking one step towards that direction. Even if you want to become an RT, go ahead and become RT. Just take the necessary steps to move forward. That way, you're already walking towards it. It's easy to sit down and procrastinate and procrastinate and procrastinate, and then next thing you know, 10 years passes and you're still in the same situation procrastinating. But if you put yourself in the situation to move forward, even if it's just taking one step, even if it's just one step, once you take that one step, it's going to be harder for you to go back, right? Because it's like, oh, look how far I've already gotten. I've already taken one step. I might as well take the next step. And it doesn't matter how long it takes you to get there, as long as you get there. If you have to do the minimum, do the minimum. And take your time. Don't overwork yourself. Don't stress yourself out too much. Take it one step at a time, but make sure you're at least taking one step after the other. Don't sit there and procrastinate. You're going to sit there and procrastinate for the rest of your life. And then you're going to be 80 years old thinking, why didn't I do what I wanted to do, right? But just make sure you're taking one step in the direction you want to go to. And you're going to be good. You're going to get there. You're going to get there. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm here with you. I want to become an RN, but I have so many other things going on for me. And I registered to take one class this semester. And even today I was just talking to my cousin, and I was talking to one of my good friends that I've been friends with, for a long time. Shout out to Anissa. And I was telling her, like, I don't really think I'm going to continue. I don't really think I want to continue school this year. I think I'm going to probably continue next year because I have other things going on. But I know that RN is what I want to do. And I feel like I'm making excuses. So don't be the person to make excuses, right? One class is not going to kill me, even though I have other things to do. And it's going to help me move towards my goals. So even if it's just one class, even if I know it's kind of going to interfere with the other things I have going on, that is a major goal that I want to accomplish for myself. And I want to make sure that I'm taking one step forward. Because if I just sit here and be complacent, 5 years is going to go by. I'm going to be almost 30 years old, and I'm going to still be here talking about how I want to become an RN when I haven't done anything to work towards that, right? So one step forward, better than no step at all. Don't overwork yourself. Don't overthink it. Don't overstress it. But just take the one step necessary to move towards where you want to go. Okay? Damn, we've already been live for 23 minutes. All right. Let's see. Who else? We got Jamila. Wow. We got Qatar Ali says hello. We got Britannia saying you're so pretty. Oh, thank you, girl. Thank you. Don't make me blush now. Ooh. Y'all, my leg. I have ants in my legs now. My circulation is like cut off because of the way I was sitting. Okay. We got Vasuke Powell. Hi, Nurse Key. Hello, baby. I already said that. I already said hi to you guys. Miss P Love, what are your thoughts on someone wanting to become a nurse practitioner? Once again, if that's what you want to do, go for it. Ain't no excuses. There's nothing to it. If that's what you want, you go get it. And it's really that simple. Like, there's no overcomplicating things. There's no questioning anything. You want to become a nurse practitioner, find out, understand where you're at, understand what the next step you have to take is, move towards that, and take it one step at a time. But go after it. If you want to be a nurse practitioner, be a nurse practitioner. Like, there's really nothing to it. I want to be a nurse practitioner. That's honestly my plan. Like, I became an LPN in the province of Quebec. For those of you who know Canada. Quebec is the only province where you're allowed to become a registered nurse with an associate's degree. That associate's degree is 3 years old. However, if you do the LPN before getting your RN, there aren't many options for LPNs who want to transfer over to RNs. One, if you have an associate's degree and you're an RN in Quebec, you can't practice as an RN outside of Quebec because every other province requires for you to have a bachelor's degree. That's one. Two, if you do the LPN program and you decide to go to the RN, there's not much of an option for you. You still have to do 3 years of schooling, just like anyone who would be starting from scratch, except that you would have to do 3 years of schooling versus 3 days a week of schooling versus 5 days a week of schooling, just to get a degree that I can't even use in the rest of Canada. So I'm like, no, I want to get this RN, and I'm not going to waste my time getting a degree that's not going to serve me, because I know that I didn't want to limit myself to one province. I wanted to be able to move and use my degree no matter where I go, because sometimes we make plans and our plans change, right? I made plans to stay in Quebec for the rest of my life, but 2 years from now, I might get a job opportunity or something might happen and I might want to move, and I want to be able to use my degree wherever I go. So I decided I'm going to do the LPN program. And I know that there are LPN to RN programs or LPN to bachelor's or BSN programs outside of my province. So I'm going to get my LPN in my province and I'm going to move. And that's what I did. I moved 2 hours away from the city that I'm from. I don't know not a soul here. I don't have not a friend here. I don't have anybody here. But I made that sacrifice. I moved and I did what I had to do to get where I want to go. And it's really that simple. You want something, you go after it. And that's period. It's really that simple. There's nothing else to it. All right. Let's move on. Melanin Queen. Not the Thriller dance. Girl. Anyway. Karen says your skin is flawless. Aw, thank you. My skin is really not flawless. Like, I still have scars. I still have redness. Clean and Clear messed up my skin so bad. Like, let me tell y'all this. I was maybe 15, 16 years old, and I had like a big hormonal cyst right here. So for those of you who don't know, I have PCOS, so polycystic ovarian syndrome. And when your androgens start to, get out of whack, you start to break out. You start to have hair growth. Now, I haven't really experienced the hair growth so much, but the cystic acne, I've been there and I've done that, sis. And I had a big old pimple right under my lip. I don't know if you guys see that, but there's still darkness underneath my chin because I used a product from that company on my pimple. I woke up the next day, y'all, my skin was black as this damn couch. Tar. I was 15 years old. I am 24 years old. I'm not even 24 yet, to be honest. I'm turning 24 in April. But I'm 24 years old. And you mean to tell me that 9 years later, I still have the scarring up in here? Like, please. My skin is not flawless. I still break out, but hey, for those of you who have not seen my morning skincare routine, I just posted that a couple hours ago, maybe 2 hours ago. So make sure you guys go check that out. But I have developed a skin routine that has been helping me a lot. So go check that out. But thank you anyway. What happened? Oh, Talia says, do you have your smiley pairs? Yes, I do. CM Fam says, when are you doing the class? I am technically supposed to be starting on the 27th. I have a $150 fee to pay. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to get this class done or not, if I want to do this class or if I want to chase the bag right now, because y'all, you guys need to start a YouTube channel, and that's all I'm gonna say. I made more this month than, okay, maybe not this month, but for the next month, because the way YouTube works is you get paid for the previous month. So for January, I get paid for December. In February, I get paid for January. And for February, I already made more than what I make working as a nurse passively. So y'all need to start a YouTube channel, and y'all need to stop sleeping on YouTube, and y'all need to stop overthinking things, and y'all need to just get up on this camera and start producing content, because there's money out here to be made. So I'm just trying to figure out, Do I chase this bag? Do I chase this bag? Or do I chase school? I could put school on rest and start next year. I'm 23 years old. I'm turning 24 in the month of April. Aries gang. But I'm only turning 24. I could really like do school next year if I want to. So I'm trying to figure it out, because there are a whole bunch of plans that I have this year and they all require money. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, do I want to do school? Do I want to chase this bag? At the end of the day, I'm still a nurse. So I still have job security. I'm going to still make money regardless. But yeah, like, going into school right now is going to take up a lot of my time. And it's going to affect my... Oh my God. Y'all. I forgot to tell y'all. I'm starting a Patreon. Y'all need to tell me who up in here is starting a YouTube channel in 2021. I need to know who's starting a channel in 2021, because your girl, your big sis, okay, your favorite nurse, I created a course called Nurses Creating. It's not necessarily for nurses. I called it Nurses Creating because I started my channel based off of nursing. You know, most of my subscribers who have been subscribed to me for years now, they have, you know, they started with me when I was, you know, in my nursing days. So I just called it Nurses Creating, since that is pretty much my target audience. But this is for everyone. And I'm coming up with a course. I got into an accident. You guys can't really see it, but I got into an accident. I had stitches on my hands. I was going through a little depression, so I didn't really have the energy to like continue my course. However, I did create a Patreon for all of you who want to start a nursing channel. So I have 3 tiers. I have a $5 a month, a $10 a month, and a $15 a month. $15 a month gives you the whole kit. You get to see my videos. You get to, you know, you have voting power. You get to, y'all get shout outs. Y'all get shout outs and everything. Like, everything is on that Patreon. So I'm gonna like link, once this live is done, make sure you guys go in my community section. I'm gonna link my Patreon. But yeah, I'm gonna be pretty much coaching you guys through the whole process of creating a nursing channel. And the good thing about my Patreon versus my course is that you guys are gonna have more personal time with me, one-on-one, right? So you guys are gonna be able to ask me questions live on the spot. You guys are going to be able to, I know that I can do like live videos, like actual, like kind of like FaceTime or video calls that are live. So if you guys want to have an actual one-on-one talk with me, you guys can ask me all the questions you want. I'm not saying that I'm a YouTube pro or anything. However, I have been on YouTube I've been on this channel for 3 years. I started another YouTube channel 2 years before that. And I also created a French YouTube channel recently, about a year ago. And that channel is actually, you know, getting quite a few views, a couple of thousand views. I think one of my videos is like almost 20,000 views or 15,000 views or something like that. So I have a good idea of how, like, you know, YouTube works, and I can kind of guide you guys through, because why the hell not? Look, all these other YouTubers who try to act like, you know, the whole building an audience is a big secret and they don't want to look. Y'all support me and I'm going to support you. You guys show me love. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have all these subscribers that I have, you know, if it wasn't for you guys. So why am I going to be greedy with the subscribers? Now, just because I don't want to be greedy with the subscribers doesn't mean I don't want to be compensated for, you know, sharing the knowledge that I have. But $5, $10, $15, I don't feel like I'm asking y'all for too much, okay? I don't feel like I'm asking you guys for too much. Please take into consideration that my time, my energy, my work, my knowledge, all of that goes in there. But y'all help me. You guys show me love. So I'm going to show you guys love in return. I'm not going to sit here and act like, you know, everything is a secret. And once again, everybody, I feel like everyone needs to start a YouTube channel. Everybody. Y'all all need to start a YouTube channel, because there's money out here to be made, baby. Money out here to be made. And I want to be getting that bag with my family. I want to be making that money with all of you. There's money out here for all of us. So why am I going to sit here and hog it all? Like, I don't need it all. Let's share it. Let's all live lavish together. Period. All right. I don't even know what led me to that, but Shantae said, is it Morning Burst? Not, it wasn't Morning Burst. It was this cream that I like put on my, it was like a pimple cream or something like that, or a gel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a gel. It was a gel, like an acne fighting gel or something like that. But this was years ago. This was 9 years ago, so I can't really tell you. Stay, okay, that is definitely French. So stay pétillant. Oh, for those of you who in this live knew that I speak French. So I'm from Quebec. Quebec is the one province in French, the one province in Canada that speaks French. Like, we really speak French, like French. So I'm perfectly bilingual. I speak flawless French. Who knew that? Who knew that? But let me find her again. She says, "Stay pétillant. Wow, your skin looks good. Thank you, mama." Shantae says, is it Morning Burst? No, once again, it's not Morning Burst. Miguel Sanabria says, I love your accent. Everybody says they love my accent or that I have an accent. And it kind of makes me feel, it doesn't make me feel uncomfortable, but like, I really don't hear it. So when you guys tell me that you guys hear a Caribbean accent, I don't know. It just, I don't know. It's not weird or anything. It's just like, really? Like, y'all hear a Caribbean accent? I just be up in here on YouTube listening to myself, trying to figure out where do you hear the accent? Where's the accent? I don't hear it. I don't. Ja said, Ja? Like, is this Ja, like Lamon's Ja, like Nikki's Ja? Like, let me know down below. Do YouTubers really make that much money, though? Is it a real thing? Let me tell y'all. I made a couple $1,000s this month alone, and it's more than $2,000, and it's more than $3,000. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. But yes, YouTubers definitely can make a lot of money. For next month, I'm making, I don't want to share how much I'm making with y'all, but you know, a couple $1,000s. So yes, like, you can make real money on YouTube. Gladiator Gladys says you need a podcast. Really? Okay, that's something to think about. Shamir Love said just started a week ago. Yes. Can we can we just leave some clapping hands down for Shamira? Like, yes, I love to see it. Shaw Life says, I'm starting. Yes, start, sis. Start. We need to make this money together. We need to get to this money y'all. I don't want to talk too much. But I'm a nurse. Y'all may not know exactly how much I make, but the fact that I say I'm a nurse means that you guys know that I make some type of stable income. And like I said, YouTube paid me more than my nursing salary this month. So that's something to keep in mind. Get to this money. Okay? Period. Woo! The love. Love from Pakistan. Oh my God. All the way in Asia. Thank you so much. Shantae, do you have CXC? I didn't go to school in Grenada, if that's what you're talking about. I think that's what you're talking about, but I did not go to school in Grenada. So, I mean, I went to school here, but I think as like a baby, I spent most of my time as a baby in Grenada. And then once I started going into elementary school, my time in Grenada definitely decreased. So I was spending, I would say 80% of my time in Canada, but I would spend at least 3 months a year in Grenada because I was there every single summer. And I pretty much did that my whole life. But I didn't go to school in Grenada, so I don't have CXC from Grenada. But the CXC equivalents in Canada, I do have. Venus, how long would you say the antiseptic takes to work? Honestly, it all depends on how bad your acne is, on if it's just regular small pimples, blemishes versus cystic acne. If you have like real cystic acne, it might take a little bit longer to work, especially because like them cysts and those boils, they're really deep down inside the skin. So it might take you a while, but honestly, I would say that you should definitely see a difference within a week. You should see a tremendous difference in the condition of your skin. Let me know if you guys want to do more lives, because I'm really enjoying this live. I'm loving the fact that I get to interact with you guys. I wish I could, like, you know, actually, I wish I could like speak to you guys one-on-one, like kind of like on Instagram. Hey, should we continue this discussion on Instagram? Because I don't want to make this video too long, but I would love to continue this discussion with you guys because you guys have so many questions. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, shoot, I don't have a pen. Wait on me. I'm gonna go get a pen. I'm gonna write my Instagram down so that you guys can watch it, can look at it, and go follow me on Instagram, because I would love to continue this discussion with you guys on there. I think I'm gonna stop this video in about, we'll see. I'm thinking 5 minutes, but I might make the video an hour long. We'll see. But I'm gonna go write my Instagram name down so that you guys can follow. Oh, can I comment? Live chats, super chats. Nah, I don't think I can comment. So I'm gonna go write this. Wait for me. You better not move. You better not move now. Okay. All right, I am back. I'm gonna write my Instagram name so that you guys can follow me, follow the kid, and show me some love over there. This is my Instagram. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it properly, but it's KIEARA_CELINA. Kiara Selena. Follow me on there, because once we cut this live, I'm definitely gonna head over there and we're gonna continue this discussion, period. Okay. Let's see. All right. Oof, my God, there's so many comments up in here. Let's see. Stay Pétillant says Ambi is my scar source. I used to love Ambi. Like, I really used to love Ambi. And I never had a problem with Ambi, other than the fact that, because my mom owns a beauty salon, so she would have like Ambi and all those products. And I think the only reason why I stopped using Ambi is because, like, for a while she ran out, and that's when I discovered CeraVe, and I kind of stuck to that. But Ambi was my thing. Oluwatobi Loba. Bolujoko. Am I pronouncing that properly? Do y'all hear my little Yoruba accent trying to sneak out? No, I'm just joking. Imagine my dad, me, Abinaja girl, my dad, he never even taught me Yoruba. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that my dad is a Yoruba man and he never taught me how to speak Yoruba? That's crazy to me. But I do understand Pidgin very well. I would say 97% I understand it. Sometimes people be talking a little too fast and I just, y'all need to calm down. But I speak Pidgin and I do understand Yoruba, but I don't speak it, like, because my dad didn't practice it with me. But one thing for sure is when I have my babies, my daddy better be teaching them kids. My daddy better be bringing them kids back to their roots. But do you need a brightening facial moisturizer or serum as you're fair-skinned? I don't use brightening facials. Can be used for any skin tone, light, dark, medium. It doesn't matter what your skin tone is. It's a brightening skin tone. So that is basically supposed to bring out your skin tone and make it brighter. It's not a lightening product or something that lightens and turns you from dark skin to light skin or light skin to white. It's just something that makes your skin complexion look bright. So you can use it for no matter what skin tone you are. She also says, I have a problem with scarring and discoloration. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I do have a full playlist, and in that playlist I have a video talking about I have a video talking about effective remedies to get even skin tone from head to toe. She says love from Nigeria. I appreciate it. Do you have Jamaican origins? I am not Jamaican. I am Grenadian, as mentioned before. A lot of people seem to think that I'm from. They hear a Caribbean accent and they automatically assume that I'm Jamaican, but I'm not Jamaican. I am Grenadian. No hate or anything to my Jamaican people. I love my Jamaicans, but I'm not Jamaican. EMC says do both. CM says do both. Okay, look. Let me explain where I'm coming from, you guys, okay? I work at a residence. I work at a hospital. I work for the agency. I'm military, so military as well. Plus, I do YouTube. Plus, I have one-on-one calls. Plus, I'm working on my one-on-one course. There is no way I can fit school in my schedule as well. Like, there's literally no way. There's no way. And I just feel like right now I need to pick one or the other, once again, because a lot of the goals that I have set for myself for this year are related to need money. They require money, and school is just gonna get in between my money. Like, I'm still a nurse, so I still want to practice as a nurse. I still want to work. It's still working experience. It's still something that's going to contribute towards my schooling as an RN for sure. I don't care what anybody says, but working experience as well as knowledge that you get in LPN school will definitely contribute to your RN program. And I feel like now that I've gotten a job on med-surg, that will help me even more, because I'm going to pretty much get to see a whole bunch of different situations versus, just dealing with the geriatric population most of the time. But I cannot fit school into everything that I already have going on. So one has to go, and I think I'm going to sacrifice school for this year. Because if I sacrifice school for this year and I chase the money, that means that next year, please God, like my Caribbean people say, I can sit back, allow the money to roll in, and actually give school my all. Whereas right now, I might not be able to go as hard in school as I would like to, because I'm trying to juggle a whole bunch of different things at the same time. And I really, really, really believe that it's really important for you to focus on one thing at a time, or a couple things at a time. But when you feel like your plate starts to get overloaded, it's time to let go. It's time to just, okay? So I don't know. I have a couple days to think about this, but I'm pretty sure that I'm probably going to sacrifice school and continue that on next year or later on this year when I can fully quit as a nurse. And yeah. So if you guys want to help me get to this RN, okay, if you guys want to help me get to my goal, join my Patreon for one, okay, for all of you who want to start a nursing channel or a YouTube channel, because that helps me financially. And don't forget to share my videos, like my videos, comment on my videos, share them. It helps me so much with the algorithm, and the more views I get, the more interaction I get, the more money I make. So help us this out, okay. All right, let's go back up. Oh my gosh. Okay. Josh says you a real one. Thank you. One of the realest YouTubers I've ever seen so far. You want to make me blush or what? Hillary Mulungi says, are you Congolese? Let me know down below. That sounds like a very Lingala name. Mulungi. My best friend is Lingala, so I love you so much. Just found your YouTube channel. Oh, she's from Uganda, so I don't know if you guys speak Uganda in Uganda. I don't know if you guys speak Lingala in Uganda. I doubt it. Maybe Swahili, but I don't know. Thank you so much for your support. Nursing with Ray says, me. Rihanna, that's you, eh? I know that's you. Endless Daybreak says, do you have any tips on how to get rid of acne scarring? Like I said, I do have a whole skincare a whole skincare playlist, so you guys can go check that out. I do have a video on how to get an even tone from head to toe, and that covers scarring. So make sure you guys check that out. Shamir Love says we should all subscribe to each other. Definitely subscribe to each other. The only thing that I don't, you see, this is something that I should be talking about in my Patreon. But because I love you guys and you guys are my family, I will tell you guys what is wrong with this whole subscribe thing. Because I do see people come on my channel and they mention, hey, like subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you. YouTube doesn't care about how many subscribers you have. Subscribers is not what pays you. YouTube cares about how long you're able to keep people on the YouTube platform. The longer people are on the YouTube platform, the more money they make, the more money you make. So even if somebody subscribes to you, if you are creating content that this person is uninterested in and they're not watching your videos, it doesn't matter that they're subscribed to you. You're not going to make money unless they're actually watching your videos for a good amount of time. So that's something that I wanted to cover in my Patreon as well as my course, but I'm going to share it with you guys since you guys are showing me love and you guys, signed in. Yeah, YouTube cares more about how long you're able to keep people on the platform versus how much subscribers you have. And that's just that. Yeah, that's just pretty much that. I'm not going to go too much into that. It's not what this video is about. Let's see. Shantae says, finally someone pronounced my name right. Shantae? How do they pronounce it? How else do you pronounce Shantae? Shantae. Yo, people call me all kinds of stuff too, so I feel you. Kira, I get it all. Venus says, please save this live. Yes, this live will be saved. I know you are not pretending like money isn't important. I know you're not pretending like money isn't important. No, money is important. Money pays my bills. Money buys me food. Money pays my car note. Money is definitely important. Definitely. Elida Samba says, I knew you speak French. Yes, sis. Razan says, your video helped me a lot. Thanks. I'm so happy that I'm able to help you guys. Every time you guys tell me that something I put out was helpful to you guys, it just makes me so happy. Like, so happy. Oluwatobi Loba says, I knew you speak French. You must have been a rider then. You must have been riding for a long time. Shaw Life says, you skipped my question. What was your question, mama? Let me go up. Shaw Life. It says message retracted though, baby. I can't see your question. So leave it down below so I can answer that. I'm gonna make sure I answer everybody's questions. Ariel McLeod says, I'm also in the health field, my final year of nursing school. I'm from the Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago. Love your videos. Well, thank you, baby. You don't understand how much family I have in Trinidad because I'm from Grenada. And so Grenada is like 30 minutes away from Trinidad, 25 to 35 minutes away from Trinidad. I have so much family in Belmont. I've been to Trinidad. I was there for about almost 3 weeks. Gorgeous place. Love it. Let's see. Samira Simmons says, hi. Hello, baby. Regina Williams says, clap. Thank you. Jania Montag says, love from Trinidad. I love to see my Caribbean people in here. Shala says, so let me ask again, did you use a professional chemical peel or is your skin a result of consistent use or good product? I have never done a chemical peel in my life. So it's really just developing a good routine and finding the products that work for me that has made my skin the way it is, but never use a chemical peel yet. Lizzie says, loves from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Yo, my neighbor country. Me and this, so Grenada and St. Vincent are very close. They actually share a couple islands. So that's how close we are. Like, yes, I love to see my Vinci people up in here. Love it, love it, love it. Jazz says, thanks for the inspiration. Shantae says, yes, Yaxi are in the Caribbean. I'm from Barbados. Ooh, Barbados. I've never actually been to Barbados. I've stopped in Barbados to get home. So to get to Grenada, I've been to the airport. What is the name of that restaurant you guys have in Barbados, boy? With the purple box. Frig, what is that place called? Remind me. Shantae, remind me. It's a purple box, at purple and yellow. It starts with a C or something. Y'all have the best grilled chicken sandwich I've ever had. But remind me what the name is. It's like, it starts with a C. I know it's in Barbados, and it has a yellow and a purple packaging, a purple box. And they sell chicken and stuff like that. Shamir Love said, well, I'll be paying my $15. Keep us posted. Yes, mama, I will definitely leave that in the community section. Samir Simmons says, I used Salvon and it did not work. I never used Salvon myself. I've only used Dettol. I know a lot of people say that Salvon and Camel are the same. So if they are the same, because based on the fact that people are saying it's the same, I'm encouraging people who are not able to find a Dettol to use those as a replacement. But I'm really sorry that it didn't work for you. I haven't used it myself, so I mean, I don't really know what to tell you. Try to find a Dettol. That one will definitely work. Razan Albishe says, love you so much. Love you even more. Mariah Curly said, could you do a hair care video one day? I love your hair. Aw, thank you. I will. I think in my shower routine video that I have in my my playlist about flawless skin, I think I did kind of go over my hair care routine. You guys can go check that out. Karis says, a week with that antiseptic are you talking about? And how is it working for you? Nursing with Ray says, more lives. Yes. Okay. Gladiator Gladys says, I love your energy. Thank you. Jayton says, stop spamming. I don't know what that's supposed to mean because I'm not spamming anybody. Melissa Miller says, bet not move. Confused. Don't know what that means. Kara says, exactly, so annoying with this high. Jayton says, Kiara underscore what? It's Kiara underscore Selena. KIEARA underscore CELINA. Jayton says, the fuck is wrong with this person? Who is this person? Because I don't see what y'all are talking about. I really don't see it. Deborah Ibanga says, I didn't get your Instagram name. It's Kiara underscore Selena. KIEARA underscore CELINA. You guys go follow me on that. Jayden says, j'habite en Florida. It's Floride in French with an E at the end. But I get what you're saying. And A+ for trying. Josephine says, Kiara Selena, thank you. Shanti says, do you exfoliate every day? I do not exfoliate every single day. I do use my my facial cleanser. That one has a sponge head. And that sponge head is gentle. So it's, I wouldn't say it's an exfoliant. If it is, it's like a very, very gentle exfoliant. But I don't use like rough exfoliants every single day, simply because over exfoliation can irritate your skin, can cause thinning of the skin, redness, and it can even cause you to break out and cause dryness. So I don't exfoliate every single day. Shantae says, how many times a day do you bathe? I bathe twice, once in the morning, once in the afternoon. Rihanna, thank you so much for commenting my Instagram. Supernova says, hi, I have a dark elbow. Can I lighten it? I often see celebs with flawless knees. How is that? Bleaching? I don't know if the celebrities are bleaching their skin. yeah, I don't know if they're bleaching their skin, but you can use, once again, the video in my playlist about how to get even tone from head to toe. You can use that video to lighten your elbows as well as your knees. Razan said, what is it like to be a nurse? I'm thinking of it as my future job. Look, being a nurse is not for the weak, okay? It's not for the weak, but you have flexibility. Like, you have flexibility to the max. Like, I'm an agency nurse, so I work agency. The hospital that I work at requires that I at least work one weekend on two. So I'm only required to work 4 days a month at the hospital. With the agency, I pretty much work whenever I feel like working. And that is what I love about it, the flexibility. You have so many options. You can work on cruise ships. You can work in clinics. You can work in hospitals. You can work in geriatric centers. You can work in psychiatry. You can work in the legal world even. Like, there's so many different paths you can take as a nurse. And I absolutely love that. And no matter what level of nursing you're doing, there is money to be made for everyone. So I absolutely love that. Now I'm working very, very like minimal hours. I would say that most of the like, I would say not even most, well, 98% of the money that I save every month comes from YouTube, thanks to you guys, which is why I love you guys so much. And this is which is why I feel obligated to help y'all, because you guys allow me to live such a comfortable lifestyle, and I feel like the fact that you guys are helping me makes me feel obligated to help you. So let me help you. Get on my Patreon, okay? Once again, I'll be leaving the link to my Patreon in my community section. But yeah, 98% of the money that I save a month comes from YouTube, and I only work enough to cover my bills. So I will work like 2 days a week agency, 2 days a week at the hospital, and then one day I'm obligated to do 1 day a month with the military. So overall, I work, let's see, 4, 8, 12, 16, 17 days a month. And then everything else I save through YouTube. I only work, and sometimes I don't even work 4 days a month, because if I don't feel like working agency, I won't. Like, I just go do the hospital job, because the hospital job, like, there's less flexibility. You really have to follow your hours. But with the agency, you can work whenever you want to. And if I know my bills are good to go, I won't even work agency, and I'll only work 2 days for the week. I'm lazy. I don't like working for people. Like, I don't want to work for nobody. I don't want to work for anybody. Let's see here. Melanin Queen says, I have a quick question. Are you a local travel nurse? Where do you travel? I heard you say that you were with 2 agencies. That's why I asked. No, I work with placement agencies. So I go wherever there are shortages if I feel like it. But I don't do travel nursing. I don't travel throughout Canada. I just go to different facilities where in the province that I live in or the city that I live in. Helen Anozi says, hey girl, please, can you do more nursing videos? Love from Nigeria, sister in Edmonton. I will definitely get to more nursing videos. The reason why I've been focusing so much on skincare is because that is what's been getting more traction for me and what has been helping me grow my YouTube channel more. But I definitely do plan on doing more nursing videos. B Honey says, do you have a family from Jamaica? No, I'm not from Jamaica. Once again, I'm from Grenada. So yes, I'm a Caribbean girl, but not Jamaican. Bree L says, I love your channel. Where can LPNs work beside nursing homes? I'm interested in the possibility of becoming an LPN. Once again, I am a med-surg nurse. I'm an LPN. I have 1 year of nursing experience, and I work on a med-surg unit. I prepare people for surgery and receive them from surgery, and I also pretty much receive people from anywhere else. So once people from other units are stabilized and they need to be observed before being discharged, they're admitted to the med-surg unit. So I receive cardiac patients, tele patients, neuro patients, osteo patients, like patients from pretty much everywhere on my unit. And I'm an LPN with barely any experience. B Honey says, love from Jamaica. I love to see it. Shamira Simmons says, I always watch your videos. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. Shout out to my Caribbean people. There is, who else? Jamaican Gabby says from Jamaica. D. Barbara says, you have such beautiful skin. Thank you so much. Stephanie Clark says, hi, I love your videos. I can't get enough of them. You mentioned you're in Canada. What would be Ottawa or Quebec side? Ottawa and Quebec are two different provinces, but they are very close to each other. I live in Quebec, but I live 15 minutes away from Ottawa, which is in Ontario. I live in Gatineau, which is a province of Quebec, but the Gatineau area, and it also depends on where in Gatineau you live in, because there are like places in Gatineau where you can get to Ottawa in like 2 minutes. So it all depends on where you live, but they're two different provinces, just very close to each other. What advice would you have for sunburns and melasma from Shad Life? Anything related to burns, I would say aloe vera. Aloe vera all the way. Samara says, I'm going to try the Dettol body wash. I highly encourage that you do. B Honey says, your skin is glowing. Melissa Miller says, Chefette. Yes, Chefette. That is the name of the restaurant in Barbados that I was talking about. Chefette. Chefette is yo, y'all don't understand how good your grilled chicken sandwich is. You don't even understand how good your grilled chicken sandwich is. I got my first Chefette grilled chicken sandwich maybe in like 2016. No, actually no. It had to be before 2016, because like with Liat, the airline, all of my Eastern Caribbeans know Liat. So all of my Eastern Caribbeans, y'all know what I'm talking about. Liat is a Caribbean airline that I would have to basically fly from Canada to Barbados, and then I would have to wait to fly Liat from Barbados to Grenada. And I used to have their chicken sandwich, like not their chicken sandwich before. I've had other meals, but in 2016 was the first time I had your grilled chicken sandwich. Let me tell all you, okay? I literally took a bite out of that sandwich every single hour until I got home from Barbados all the way to Grenada. And that's like a 8-hour flight, like 7-hour flight. And that sandwich was so good, I didn't want to let it finish. I didn't want to finish it one time. So I had one bite out of that sandwich every hour because it was so good. Like, so good. I have to go back to Barbados. I have to go back to Barbados. But my Bajans, why is Barbados so humid? I mean, like, we're in the Caribbean, so yes, it's supposed to be hot, but we're like by the ocean, so it's supposed to be nice and dry and breezy. Why does Barbados feel like a sauna? Like, it feels so wet and sticky in the air. That's one thing I don't like about Barbados. But y'all have some good food, man. Y'all can really cook, for real. Deborah Ibanga, that's definitely a Nigerian, says, I must say I'm lucky to watch most of your videos. A few hours ago, I've really been battling with my skin, and keep doing your thing because you're doing it so well. Oh, thank you. D. Bovern says, do you use Dettol all over your body? I use it everywhere. Now, one question that I get asked very often is, do I use Dettol on my face? I do not wash my face with Dettol. If I have a pimple, I will take a Q-tip, dip it in the Dettol, apply it onto that pimple, and allow it to dry up. But I don't wash my face with the Dettol, and I don't suggest it either. Razan Ma says, it doesn't actually matter, but it's 4 a.m. in my country, Saudi Arabia, and I just made my sister and their friends to share your video and subscribe to it. You deserve it. Love you. Oh my gosh, this is so sweet. You guys are gonna kill me. You guys like make me feel so special. I cannot. Charlotte says, also hope you know, as a Niger babe, I'm a Nigerian too. You could go for Big Brother this year. What do you mean I could go for Big Brother? The show? I beg. Please, no. Me on reality TV? No, it's not for me. Raquel Samuel is laughing. Regina Williams says, you missed my question. I'm so sorry that I missed your question. Can you ask me it again? Because ask me it again. Ronald Jeremiah says, is Pond's good for your skin? My Pond's is right here, baby. I love me some puns. Sarah's Place said, will you save this? Sarah's Place, I recognize your picture. Did you send me a DM on Instagram? You've been writing, like, you've been supporting me. Like, I know this for a fact. You've commented on something or messaged me on something, but I recognize your picture. And shout out to you for all the love and the support that you show me, like, for real. And I will save this, yes. Amy K says, please give me advice on dental care. Look, I'm the last person to give you dental care advice. I'm the last person to give you dental care advice. Do you see this overbite? Don't let the smiley fool you. Ronald Jeremiah says, oh my God, I'm from Grenada also. When we touch down, the whole place shell down. What? Raquel Samuel says, I'm from Grenada too. What? Look at my jab team up in the building. Supernova says, thank you for answering my question. No problem. Kara says, girl, you missed my question. I asked about cystic acne and left hand on the left hand side of my butt cheeks that I can't get rid of. Dettol. Like Dettol. That's all I gotta say. I have a video on how to use Dettol. It's all in my playlist. Go watch that and use the Dettol and that will go away. Trust me, I've had butt acne before. I ain't afraid to admit it. Like, I'm a regular human like all of y'all. I have regular skin like all of y'all. I break out like all of you. Like, so that's just that. But I've been able to manage it with Dettol. Gladiator Gladys says, you need your own podcast. I'm definitely gonna think about that. Stephanie Clark says, thanks for answering my question. Shantae says, I'm getting ready to do CXC and still don't know what to do in life. Look, I'm your big sister. You guys already know. So let me just settle myself in here, yeah? Let me just settle myself in here. Shantae, let me know how old you are. Let me know how old you are, because if it's one thing, I feel like people feel so much pressure. They feel like they need to know right away. They need to immediately know what they want to do. People make it feel, especially social media nowadays, like you see all these young people who are buying houses, buying cars, doing all this stuff, and you feel like you're not doing anything, and so you start to feel inferior. It is okay to not know what you want to do at first. Honestly, there is no way to know. The only reason why I fell in love with nursing, yes, it was an idea that I had when my grandfather was sick. But after my grandfather got sick, like years went by, I decided to go into nursing only to see if it was actually truly something that I could see myself doing. And it was only in nursing school that I realized that, yes, this was actually for me. Right? So I was like, how old was I when I started nursing school? I was 19 years old when I started nursing school. And I didn't actually know if nursing was what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. But the only way I found out was by trying. So if you have an idea, try it. If it doesn't work out, try something else. But don't let anybody rush you and make you feel like you're doing things too slowly. Like, do things on your own pace. Don't let other people look. We are all individual human beings. We all have our own individual lives, and we are all responsible for our own individual choices. Don't let somebody come and put what they think in your life. Like, I don't know if I'm making sense, but basically make your own decisions and don't be afraid to try and fail. Trying and failing is how you move forward. Other people will put pressure on you. Other people will come and they'll put their mouths in your business. They'll tell you what they feel like you should be doing. Look, your life isn't about what other people feel you should be doing. The only person that you need to make happy in this life is yourself. Everybody else had their own chance. And I'll tell my parents this straight up too. Y'all are 6 years old. Y'all had the chance to live your own lives and do what you wanted to do. This is my life and it's time for me to do what I want to do. And it's either you hop on the bandwagon or you just keep complaining. But you're not going to be complaining in my ear because my phone going to be on Do Not Disturb, baby. Okay? You're not putting I love you. You're my mama. You my papa. But you're not about to be bringing all this negative energy up into my... No. Stop it. No. Do what you feel like doing. Try and don't be afraid to try and fail. You will fail sometimes. That's okay. If you don't fail, you don't move forward. If you don't fail, you don't learn. If you don't learn, you don't grow. There's nothing wrong with failing. I feel like people like are so scared of failing all the time. Like, don't be scared of failing. That's how you grow. That's how you become better. And that's that. Next question. Raquel Samuel says, I'm from Grenada too. Gang, 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 gang. I think I answered that. Stephanie Clark says, I'm in Ottawa, very near Quebec. Your videos are bomb. Aww. Message me on Instagram. Maybe we can meet up. Sha Life says, what do you think about streaming and what do you advise for sunburns? I did answer that question before. I answered it before. I said aloe vera is the best thing for burns. Aloe vera masks, apply it to the affected area, leave it on for about 15 minutes, rinse off, do that every day, and your burns will get better. All right, guys, this video is getting way too long, so please, no more questions. If you guys have more questions, if you guys want to move on to Instagram, once again, my Instagram is Kiara Selena, KIEARA_CELINA. Let's move on to there and have that conversation over there because this is going to be too long to upload. Luciana Stefan says, hello from Brazil. I'm starting the process to validate my nurse diploma in the USA. Nice. Shalai says, I beg. You sounded so like me. I live for this, yo. Love you more now. Dahimia Ducky says, Caribbean ladies here deep tonight. Jamaican here, I know. Shante says, I hate every time I tell Yankees from the Caribbean, they ask me if I'm from Jamaica. Ronaldo says, now everybody's jamming. Ja says, let me tell all you. Yes, sis. Abigail Wilson says, do you think that turmeric soap alone can clear up hyperpigmentation and acne scarring on the face? I definitely feel like, yes, it can. It will take a while, though. It will take a while. You need to add a couple other remedies in there, but that alone can clear your scarring up. But once again, it will take a while. Raquel Samuel says, I want to get into the nursing, but I'm studying psychology and I'm so confused now. Look, if you started one thing, finish what you started and open that door for yourself. If you get your degree in psychology and you decide to go into nursing, it's going to be so much more easy for you because you already have a degree. You'll be able to work in psychology while you get your nursing degree. So since you already have your foot in the psychology door, finish that chapter. Even if it's not something that you want to do, at least you have something solid that you can fall back on if push comes to shove and, you know, other things don't work out. You have something solid that you can fall back on versus finishing something halfway, jumping to something else. You know, you get into nursing, you realize you don't really like nursing, then you jump into engineering, and you're just going to spend your whole life jumping from one thing to the other. So if you want stability, finish what you started, have that solid cushion to fall back on, and once you're done psychology, you could use psychology as a way to, one, make money while you're in nursing school, and two, make money while you make money to pay nursing school. Nursing school is hard. I'm currently in it and it takes prayer. Nursing school is definitely something that's challenging. Like, it's definitely something that's challenging, but when you know that's what you want to do, one of the things that motivated me through nursing school is that, one, I was so intrigued by the body and how it worked. Like, it was my thing. Like, I loved being in class, learning about how the body felt. Like, I felt like it was a weapon. Like, I'm walking around here and I know how to save lives. Do you know how much of a valuable skill that is? Like, I know how to save lives. That is so valuable. Like, you can never tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. I know how to save lives. I know how to give medications. I know how medications work. I know how your body works better than you know how your body works. And that's what, like, kept me pushing through nursing school. I just thought it was so fun, so intriguing. Despite how hard it was, despite how much things I had to memorize, one of the reasons why I loved studying, because I loved learning about the body. Like, I loved understanding why my body does certain things, why your body does certain things, why, you know, if one thing happens, this other thing might happen. Like, I just loved all of it. The anatomy, the physiology, the pathophysiology, all of it. Lizzie Elizabeth says, you just inspire me about what I want to do in life, dear. I'm so happy that I'm able to do that. Like, I don't even know what to say when you guys tell me this stuff. I don't even know what to do but blush. Elida says, someone please let me know if spamming means not being able to see the comments from people commenting. No, spamming means like continuously commenting back to back to back. Like it's like harassment but online. Instead of saying harassment, you say spamming. Ronaldo Jeremiah says she said my name right this time. Ronaldo Jeremiah. No? Anonymous 123 says, what would you recommend for future nursing students? Learn the basics, get yourself an anatomy and physiology book. I also have that in my everything you need to know about nursing school. I have a playlist titled that, so you can go check that out. But learn the basics, be familiar, get a little bit familiar with the body, start learning that anatomy, start learning the bones, start learning the brain, start learning little things. Like, it's never too early to learn, so just learn what you can learn. And if there's something you don't understand in a book that you're using to try to understand the body, go on YouTube and go on YouTube and Google it, or go on YouTube and type it in. There's so many videos. There's osmosis, there's registered nurse RN. There's so many channels out there that can help you. But just start studying. Anonymous 123 said, how was your LPN program? It was 2 years long. It was a lot of hard work. I did fail a class. I was that kid who was like, this is easy, I'm finna pass, because we needed an 80 minimum to pass every single class. So we needed a B minimum. And I was getting like 90s, 95s in every class. And one day I was like, on our 2-week vacation, I went to London. And so I missed 3 days of school, and then I failed an exam because of one question. And because I had missed so much school, I wasn't eligible for a rewrite, and so I had to wait 5 months before I could redo that entire class and finish my program. So that's another thing. Failing nursing school doesn't necessarily have to be the end of the road or the end of the world, but yeah, honestly, it wasn't that hard. Go to school, participate, ask questions, study, and you'll be good. That's pretty much all I gotta say. Shantae says, I'm 16 and scared I end up jobless and homeless. Why would you end up Girl, first of all, you're 16 years old. Stop that. You know how much time you have? Do you know how much time you have? This girl is 16 years old. Can we just remind her that she is 16 years old? Like, you're a baby. Like, okay, I don't want to like downplay you and make you feel small or anything like that. It's not that at all. But like, you have so much time. At 16, I didn't know what I wanted to do either. I didn't figure out on what I wanted to do until I was 19. And that was only trial and error. Like, I tried and it ended up working out. But at 16, girl, don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about nothing, man. You're gonna be good. Like, if you're interested in nursing and that intrigues you, then work towards going towards there and, see how that works out. Just try. Like, just try. But you're not gonna be jobless and homeless. You're only 16 years old. Like, girl. Arlene Onoyiwu says, I love your content. Stay beautiful. Thank you. Raquella says, loves, why you scared? Scared about what? Samira Simmons says, you didn't answer my question. Do I exfoliate every day? I did answer that question before. I do a gentle exfoliant every day. I don't over exfoliate. It can thin out your skin, irritate your skin, and make you break out. So I do a gentle exfoliant every day with my personal spinning brush. It has a sponge head, and that one is barely an exfoliant. It just helps get all of those impurities out of your skin. And I do 1 or 2 deep exfoliants every day, but I do use the gentle Dove exfoliants on my skin every single day, on my body, not my face. Nursing with Ray says, I'm in nursing school now, and I was watching videos from Key way before I even got accepted. So familiarize yourself with the content even before you start. Yes. And okay, these are the last questions I'm gonna answer. So Hope said, I started the Cetaphil Gentle Cleanser Neutrogena. Please, how long do you see changes? Cetaphil is not necessarily my favorite. I use Cetaphil when I can't find CeraVe. CeraVe is my go-to. Honestly, people want to see results very quickly. I don't blame you guys, but I would say to give a product at least 3 weeks to properly work. Sometimes your skin is used to one thing and it might take it a little bit more time to get used to a new product. So I would say about 3 weeks consistently. Chris Yu says, I have really bad acne and I have tried everything, even watched your videos, and I tried out some of the products. What do you think I should do? I think you should wait a little bit longer. I started really doing my skincare videos maybe about 3 weeks ago. So I'm going to assume that you haven't really been doing the things that I mentioned for a very long time. And consistency is key. Sometimes, once again, sometimes it might take you, a couple weeks, 3 weeks before your skin starts to get used to something and starts to adapt to it. So give yourself time. Don't be impatient and don't expect to see results after a day or two. Hope Am says, same here, acne and scarring is too much. Use my effective skincare routine or effective skincare remedies for even tone from head to toe. And Anonymous123 says, how far are you into your BSN program? Once again, I have not started my BSN program. I think I'm going to focus a little bit more on my money this year versus going to school. I'm supposed to be starting one class in 3 days, but thinking about the army, 3 nursing jobs, YouTube, coaching calls, and creating a nursing course, plus all the other goals I have set up for myself this year, I don't think they're all going to work out. And I don't think school is going to allow me to focus on my money. So I feel like I'm going to focus on my money this year versus school, just so that next year or so that in 2 years, I can sit back, let the money roll in, and actually put all my focus into school versus having other distractions. Because LPN school already was challenging enough, so I can only imagine how challenging the BSN program is. And I'm required to take 8 courses a semester if I want to finish within 3 years, within 2.5 to 3 years. So 8 courses is a lot of courses, and I can't work and do 8 courses at the same time. So I think I'm going to focus more on my money, and next year focus more on the BSN program. Kitty says, can I wax using Dettol? Yes, you can. Anonymous123 says, good for you. Thank you. And Kitty says, can I use Dettol down there for breakouts? Yes, you can use it down there for breakouts. Just make sure that you're not getting it inside the kitty. You can use it in your inner thighs. You can use it on your pelvic area. You can use it on your butt, but just keep it away from that clitoral area and keep it away from your actual vagina. Your vagina you're going to get a yeast infection. So just don't get it down there, okay? Inner thighs, pelvic area, buttocks area. But anyways, guys, this video is 86 minutes and 27 seconds long. Okay, before I waste my time and go on Instagram, I need to know, are you guys going to be coming on Instagram to see this live? Let me know. Just comment yes down below if you will be logging into Instagram. If you guys tell me yes, I will go over to Instagram. If you guys aren't going to Instagram, I'm not going to waste my time. So let me know. All right. Anonymous123 says yes. TJ says yes. I'm going to need more than that. Okay. Yes. Yes. Kitty says yes. Yes. Over to IG from Rihanna. That's my girl right there. By the way, go subscribe to Rihanna's YouTube. Rihanna, leave your YouTube channel name down below. Leave your YouTube channel name down below. I can't remember what it's Nursing with Ray. It's Nursing with Ray. It's right there. Nursing with Ray. Go check that out. Raquella says, share your name again. Kiara Selena. KIEARA _ Selena. Somebody comment my Instagram name down below because I can't comment it. Leave it down below. But yeah, Nursing with Ray. Go follow her. Go subscribe to her Instagram. My little goodie. My little rider from Jamaica. Marsha O says yes. I'm gonna need more yeses than this. Y'all, I'm gonna need at least 20 yeses before I go over there. Like, if I don't have 20 of y'all, I'm not going over there. So, let's pop in. You are such a wonderful soul. Keep it up. Great work. You inspire me to start my YouTube channel and start back in nursing. I did my BSN in Jamaica. I feared practicing. Start your YouTube channel. Anonymous says, guys, we need her to go on IG. Kitty says spam, guys. I'm gonna need 20 yeses before I go over it. If I don't have 20 yeses, I'm not going to Instagram. I'm not gonna go to Instagram. Oh, Lizzie says, I wish I don't have but I don't have an IG account. Okay, so I'm going to just consider you a yes. Okay, you know what, guys? Let's not even give ourselves the headache. Let's just head over to Instagram. I'm going to finalize this video and I'm going to head over to Instagram. I will be there in about 5 minutes. So make sure you guys are following me, KIEARA_CELINA. Queen Butterfly, girl, where you been? I recognize all of my subscribers, all of y'all, and Queen Butterfly has been riding. Girl, we about to head out to Instagram. You're late to the show, so let's go on Instagram at Kiara Selena, KIEARA_CELINA. Miss P Love says, I would say yes, but I have to get ready for my study group. Girls, school over everything. Don't worry about me. I'm done school. Focus on yours. Get them grades. Get that license. And then, yeah. Queen Butterfly says, been working, girl. Head over to the Instagram. We're all about to shift over to Instagram because this video is already 90 minutes long, guys. Thank you guys so much for signing in. Simply Shay, we're going over to Instagram. We're going over to Instagram because this video is 90 minutes long. You guys go subscribe to Simply Shay BSNRN. Go subscribe to her channel. Amazing nursing channel. Amazing BSNRN. I believe she's an MP student, just bossing it up in this nursing world, and I'm all here for it. I'm here for it. Okay, guys, I love you guys so much. Let's go over to Instagram. This video is long enough. I will see you guys in about 5 minutes.